Hey, how you doing? Eamon here from Infrared Heating Ireland. Just want to give you an idea of what type of customers we're dealing with these days. A lot of clients are doing renovations in their property. They're looking to get away from oil and gas, and they're coming to us to talk to us about our IR panels. Now, what's the advantage with what we're doing over the alternative? Well, if you look at oil and gas, we're looking to get away from those fossil fuels. We're looking to go more renewable energy route and use electricity to heat our homes. If you look at that space, you're looking at the likes of the heat pump, or you're looking at electric wall heaters. So the advantage in what we're doing is that our controller will improve the efficiency and the running costs of the heater. Our panels are themselves, you can see one here behind me, they're slim, they're lightweight. So just give you an example, client after buying an older house, building a semi-detached house in Dublin, looking to build on an extension onto it, and they got a quote of 20 plus thousand for their central heating system. That included their heat pump, all their rads, their hot press, their all that side of it. We went in then. By the way, the client already has our system in their house for 2 years, and they're after buying a house in a different part of town, and they're moving. So they've come back to us, which obviously tells you that the customer is very confident, very happy with our product, and is coming back looking for to install panels in their new property. So give or take, we've quoted around 8,000 for the supply of the kit that can be installed in their new house. And then their electrician will be doing other work like wiring, and will also install the panel. So you have your panel on the ceiling, and then you have a wire going across to feed into the wall to feed the thermostat, and then all wired back to the fuse board. Insurance, everything is 100%. But the big point here is that instead of spending 20 grand on their wet system with their heat pump, they're going to spend it on insulation, and they're going to spend it on infrared panels. So we would size the panel to the size of the room, and the client is probably going to spend less than 9,000 euros to put in their complete heating system. And then they will run that system, give or take, approximately during the winter, 7 months of the year. It will cost them probably around 200 euros a month for electricity to heat their home. Now, if you compare that to a heat pump, where the heat pump falls down is that the capital cost is higher, the running cost is lower, but the maintenance, the lifespan, if something goes wrong, and then we're looking at a shortage of tradespeople to possibly repair or call out to do maintenance. So in 10 years time, 15 years time, the client will also have to replace their heat pump, whereas the infrared has a 15-year guarantee, and it has a 35, 40-year lifespan. So infrared is definitely, for certain applications, it is an excellent product. And people are becoming more aware of this. We get calls every day from clients that are maybe have a cold room in the house. They're looking to get away from oil, looking to get away from gas. In order to qualify for the grant to put in a heat pump, they need to spend, stupid money, 30, 40,000 on insulating the house, upgrading insulation. And then they have to spend more money to put in their heat pump. And look, if you look at payback, so they're spending a load of money to get low running costs, whereas we would say, you don't have to be super well insulated, which will be relevant to insulation or running costs. So if you install the system, you can spend a small bit more to run the system, but you haven't spent all that other money on insulation. Insulation is key, but the system will still work. If you're using oil, you can make that transition. You don't have to do out the full house. Depending on your budget, your cash flow, and you want to get away from fossil fuels, you can install the panels, stage it. So you can do some panels this year, maybe in the rooms you use the most, and then as the years go by, you can make that transition away. And finally, there's great incentives to put in solar panels, which produce electricity even on a day like today. We're on the 18th of January, and it's cold outside. It's 2 degrees outside, but yet the There's a lot of light. You can see that sunlight hitting my hand. That's hitting off your solar panels on your roof. You're producing electricity, and then you can use that electricity to heat your home. So during the summer when you're overproducing, you can get credits and you get paid for excess electricity produced. During the winter then you can offset and use that. So all in all, guys, that's today's video, infraredheat.ie. Thanks so much.